My next project came as a result of my worlds colliding, and I got to meet a new client in the process. I was, of course, good friends with Jean-Baptiste Mondino now at this point, and Jennifer Lopez. I suggested Jennifer use Mondino to direct her first commercial for her first fragrance, Live. I had no idea that there was the possibility that perhaps they might not get along. On set, Mondino and Jennifer were at odds, and I had to run interference back and forth between the two of them. So my friend Jen and my friend Jean-Baptiste, JB and Jen, and I'm running back and forth, okay. And so the client, the agency executive on this was Olivier Van Dorn, who owned Select New York. Olivier Van Dorn was fabulous, very, very gay, French, and completely in love with me, just fell head over heels in love with me and loved my movie Pumping Velvet, saw me, met me as this friend of J-Lo and this friend of Jean-Baptiste Mondino. An amazing moment to see me in this capacity, running interference between my two good friends. It impressed him, and he commissioned work from me, starting with the rebranding of Swarovski Crystal. He brings me into the Swarovski world. I have to learn all about crystal and how crystal is made and the family and where they come from. And apparently they survived World War II by manufacturing rifle sights for Hitler. So that's nice. That's Swarovski's history. And so I had to learn all of that. You learn about the family and about the brand and about what it has been, but what they want to do. And so I was in charge of rebranding Swarovski. It opened up this whole world to me of Swarovski. Olivier Van Dorn hires me to rebrand Swarovski. Around this time, I'm still mailing out my DVDs at the Venice post office, my DVDs at Pumping Velvet. As I'm waiting in line, I run into a woman I had worked with on some other project with some other director previously, a woman by the name of Nicole Visram. She's an Indian woman from England. She's a single mom, she has a daughter, and I always love supporting single moms because Sharon Orick, of course, was my original fearless leader, and she was a single mom who made her way in Hollywood and worked her way through a lot of crap to take care of her kid, and I like supporting single moms. That's a beautiful thing. I bring her onto this project. We go to our first meeting at the Chateau Marmont with Olivier. He's staying there, and she uses the restroom as we're in the meeting, and she comes back to the meeting. And this is red flag number one. She comments on his HIV meds. It was 2005. It wasn't just a pill. It was a huge cocktail of a whole bunch of bottles of pills. In the meeting, he had to answer her and explain what all the pills were. Yeah, that's my HIV cocktail. I was horrified, mortified, like that this disgusting, crass, idiot woman was saying this. I couldn't believe it, and it was a huge red flag, and I should have ended things right then and there. But you think, okay, well, she just made a mistake. She doesn't know, whatever. We go forward into the project, and long story short, I'm in New York during this project to meet with the client and to show them where we're at with the presentation that we've been working on. And they start asking for, this, that, and the other thing, and I'm like, well, I'm only making 60 grand on this thing, and I've been already working on it for a month, and now they want to do different things. They want to look at different things. Well, we're kind of running out of time for the money that we have budgeted. And it's like, what are you talking about? We paid $378,000 for this. I can't breathe. I run across town. I get to my hotel. I'm speaking with my line producer, my friend Paul, who's there in New York with me, and he's been part of the project. But all of our money doesn't add up to anything close to $378,000. More like $78,000 or $100,000, not $378,000, which is what Select New York paid for this Swarovski presentation. Nicole Visram embezzled $250,000 off this project to save her ass at Cutters, to save her fucking job, which Jeff told me later she would be fired from for similar shady shit. She changed the course of my life forever. Olivier wanted me to have that money. He knew I wanted to stay in Venice and that I wanted to buy a loft, and that would have been my down payment. But she took it from me, and she changed the course of my life forever.